Oh, that is amazing.
Oof, my back.
Oh, hold on, Rob. Careful how you position yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I
I know
just craned my
Colin
back
can
up.
only handle. Alright, I was wondering if you were just leaning or going off the wrong end of your chair.
Okay. Let's see. What is this? Okay. And let's see. And okay. Don't mind me. I'm just checking things. I am streaming. I'm just my my dropped frames. I don't like that. I'll have to research into how to drop or how to not drop frames. I'm gonna close Chrome.
I'm not questioning it. I trust you,
Okay.
Mr. Voices.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, you guys are going to the city of battle. As such, I'll probably need to have a gladiatorial ring prepared.
Oh dear goodness. That's right. I
So
forgot
instead of
about our quest.
yeah, yeah. So instead of being lazy and finding one, I'm going to
You're creating it from
yes.
scratch. My gosh.
Okay, that's actually bothering me. I'm gonna look that up. My drop frames are like at 8%, and I don't like that. My computer should be able to handle stuff, especially because I'm only going at like um, 30 frames a 30 frames per minute. Um, New tab. Mm, okay, what's my resolution? I don't know. I'll have to check. I'm hovering around 7 to 8% frame drop. I don't like it. Being that the thing is like it might be the internet. It talks about how like the internet could be a problem because it's not my CPU. My CPU, I'm hovering around 2 to 3% of my CPU usage because my computer is stonk. But
Oh no.
yeah, okay. Let's well, let's figure this out. So I will. Um, Especially because this isn't really a game. Um, so we're probably gonna want So I guess a good question is, what's the map size going to be? What do I want the inside of the arena to be? So we have a pretty big arena. This is why I like this Dungeon Painter Studios, because you can make pretty large maps. So that's 10, 15, 20. So from the left side to the right side, that'd be 100 foot. That's a bit big, I think. Let's go something maybe like 60 feet. 10, 20. One, 2, 3, 4. It's really hard to try to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 60 foot wide is kind of large too. Not as bad though. A 60-foot wide one would essentially mean that you can get from A to B. You can get across the thing in 2 turns or 1 turn if you use dash. So that would probably be a good size. Also, I'd be using circumference. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go down a little bit. We're going to say this is the center. And we're going to say, okay, so what do we want to use? Nah, we don't want 40, we want grounds. What kind of dirt looks good? Doo-doo-doo.
I suppose I should ask, what type of coloration or style design are you using for the creation of this map?
Well, he is the god of death, so, and I'm gonna have some special effects happening in the fighting ring. So a darker ground like ground F might be a good one. There's kind of gonna be a darker aesthetic. That's 2 obsidian. So yeah, I think this one's a good one. Okay.
And this is an excellent choice. I'm assuming I don't see it, and me seeing it would destroy the art.
I mean, you can watch the stream. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, that defeats the purpose. I want it to be a surprise, so I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to provide an interesting. Oh, polyhedron. Polyhedron is the best way to make shapes. Unless you want to use the puddle effect. That one's pretty good too. Okay, and then and so each
Fair
wave
enough.
would be
Fair
a
enough.
6. So one, that's 5.
Hmm. You do what you can, right?
Yeah.
It does sound like a fun idea that's being put together. I'm curious. One thing is, what can we look forward to when we meet this new upcoming entity slash deity slash spirit avatar?
Well, it'll be kind of. I can't reveal too much because I don't want
I
to
suppose what I want
spoil
to
a
ask is like,
surprise for you. But
I suppose I'm looking more as a personality kind of thing. Like, what kind of basis are you looking towards as an inspiration from this, or even just a voice?
um, well,
If you don't mind revealing.
he'll be like a half orc, so he'd probably have a deep guttural voice, but also a bit of like um, a wispiness to it, kind of more sinister sounding. Um,
Sure.
yeah. He, as far as a personality, he's probably the second worst thing you could have gone to,
Ah!
short of the other guy who's. I mean, you're going to like the god of death, so yeah. He's not going to be super friendly. Um, at least, well, he might feign uh, being polite, but he's definitely I believe you would say, altruistic kind of character, meaning that
Okay.
he'll use you for his benefit. Okay. Now, this is probably going to be a battle floor. This is a rather large
Let's
map.
see 'em.
It'll be 60 feet by 60 feet. If I'm, yeah, it's a 60 feet by 60 feet kind of circular area.
Okay.
Essentially, if you really want to get next to a dude, you can do it within one turn, or 2 if you run them down, or 1 turn if you run at them, and then 2 if you just walk. Most of the lighter weapons will be able to you'll be able to attack with most of the, even the light ranged weapons. I think their ranges are like 20 feet, 60 feet, or something. So like you could potentially throw daggers at people from that distance. It'll be a pretty interesting battle arena. You guys will have a few choices, but the battle arena is probably the most likely one,
Mhm.
just because the other options aren't going to be super inviting. But you might not use it, and even if you don't use it, then I can just use this asset later. It's a coliseum. It's not like a. I know for another campaign I made a. Ooh, I like that brick. Okay, we're gonna use that brick. For another campaign, I used I decided that people are gonna be starting on a ship. I couldn't find a good like asset online um, for free because I'm cheap. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I just made a ship, and so now I have a 3 to 4 layer ship, which is
Nice.
pretty cool.
That is kind of cool. I got to be honest. I'm curious on seeing what it's going to be like. So we're all on the same ship, correct?
No, no, there is no ship.
Okay, I
That
take it
was
back.
the different campaign.
Oh, all right then.
No, there's no ship in this one. Hmm. Let me think about this. I'm going to remove that. I made a mistake there. This is a pretty nice looking crate. Right there. This is going to kind of have a portcullis look. Hello, viewer. Apparently we got one viewer.
Yes, to those that are joining us today, welcome to the world building as done by Dungeon Master Rob.
Yes. Okay, not select that. What was, yes, this is the other one. We want the ground, we want the sections to be kind of low. We're going to do some more polygons. Now we're going to do the gates.
Hmm.
Okay. Don't mind if you make a mistake when using Dungeon Painter, because you can always fix it kind of easily, depending on what it is. So for like another reason why I like to use these, because you can see these dots, and then you just accidentally did that one wrong. Okay, there we go. Go back to another one, come back up here. Okay. Did I do the same thing again? I think I did. It's probably a more efficient way of doing this, but like copying and pasting and rotating them. But I'm just, you know, doing this to... That was a different mistake. Yeah, it's whatever. That's perfect. So here's where we're going to have a bit of a difficulty, because you can tell how these are very flat. We're going to try to do a effect on them. Not that one. Hey, stop. Dog's trying to nudge me.
Not let the dog touch you, Robert.
No.
Otherwise, you will get covered in the dog fur.
Okay, the bevel's a pretty good one. And then we got this. Okay, so we're going to create a new one. We're going to add this. We're going to do a, I think that's a tint. Add, yeah, we can do a tint, make it a bit dark. Name it shadowy, because that's how you
That's
spell
the
it.
name of the place.
No,
Shadowy?
I'm trying to make an effect on the grate to make it look like a portcullis almost. Oh, that's way too dark. Let's tone that back. A bit more. Okay. Maybe that. Glow inner. Maybe a glow inner could add. We're gonna put. What will that do? There we go. That's nice. Kind of get a bit of a shade effect. Yeah, I like that.
As I can hear the artistic fluids flowing, ideas,
Artistic
the
fluids.
creativity. Yes, that's what I call the imagination inside your brain. Don't question it.
Don't question me. I might want to redo the grates though, to make it sort, because the inner glow, the shape of the object affects the inner glow quite a bit, so it might be best to make the shape exact instead of vague. So we're just going to remove them. Okay, now we're going to do another, but this time the exact shape. Now I'm doing an angled one just because, but I could be doing curved gates, but angled gates. I think angled gates kind of are more sinister almost, don't you think?
Could be, actually. I can imagine that. There's of what you do not see because you do not pay close enough attention.
Yes.
Innocent. He's standing there.
Menacing.
That's how you described my
Effects.
poor paladin.
Apply. That's a pretty good effect. I like it. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. And now we're going to go back to layers. We're going to add some more of this brick stuff. It's kind of hard because I'm trying to give a scent. Usually these maps are really good top down. However, I'm doing more of a let's see. I don't know if I want it to be a bevel effect. Oh, careful when scrolling. That can be kind of hard. Now, I kind of want to. That's kind of too large. I kind of want to squish it a bit more. Yes, let's. Let's try this again, but with less depth, because I forget that these are yeah, half the size. Sounds good. Oops.
I suppose it's too soon to try and rush you. Not that I am trying to, but I am going to ask: how close is the dungeon master towards completing his goal?
Not very. I mean, it depends on how much detail I want. If I just want to have a place where you guys fight, then that won't be too hard. That could be done pretty soon. I'm essentially doing effect stuff right now to try to make it look good. Map making is kind of a long process. And I don't know everything quite yet either, so apply. We're gonna edit that effect because I don't think I need that. I think I need that blur as strong. And then long shadow maybe. No. Oh yeah. I should probably do that. Okay. Let's see though. That move. Oh. Don't move that. Move that. Another thing to note is the effects I found are kind of weird.
The effects? I'm curious, what are you doing?
So the effects are like little things you can change to the top of it to make it like have a visual effect of being, for example, like shadows or beveling. The only problem with it is that they're kind of universal. So if you do it on, if you'd want to change you'd have to just make a new effect. You can't just change one.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm sorry if this is boring for y'all. It's kind of something I needed to do, and I think it might be cool for some people. I don't know. But, I mean, I can understand for you, Barton, because you're not even watching it.
Oh no, I could see it. It looks amazing. I love the sky, the little drawings in the background.
Well, I definitely know you're not watching it, because there is no sky.
Oh no!
It's just a giant piece of graph, man.
Wait, that's assuming we're looking from the graph's perspective. Upwards towards you is the sky. The beauty that is the room around you. Oh my gosh.
I am.
Okay, I'm dropping. Okay, I can't do this bit. I give up. Okay, you're right. I'm just following based on what you're saying. Next question. Ooh, else among our group will be able to come and see it while they still have a chance. If they come to look, then they'll be able to prepare.
Well, apparently someone's watching the stream. I don't know who it is. They're on Twitch.
The bot.
I don't think so. 1 second. Let's check in another server. I wonder if Well, if I turn my Twitch on, then I guess I would be watching it, but my Twitch isn't on, so that I don't think that's me. Sorry, I keep having to like think of how a certain shape can be made using polygons, and I keep forgetting the double rings. Makes things a little bit more difficult. That's fine. I'm by no means an expert anyways. Okay. I'm just somewhat familiar with how art works, and I like to play D&D. Yeah, I mean, if other people join, they're down to watch. I mean, you can watch too if you really want. But,
I like the idea of me going in just as blind as they will. I'll hop on if at least one other does. Otherwise, I'm waiting. I want the fresh experience. I want the surprise. I want to view the world as they will, and I'll fake being completely new at it tomorrow. And the real show begins.
yes, I hope other people. I hope we keep playing because I've now I'm about ready to put money on the game. So
Oh my gosh, wait, what?
yeah, you think your commission's free?
Right, I'm confused. What's going on?
You know how I told you to get art assets?
Art assets?
Yeah, for your character.
Oh, you mean the picture things? Yes.
Yeah, that costs money, man.
I believe you.
Yeah, so I'm essentially buying you guys character art.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Uh,
I'm doing it for my
it
own
feels like
purposes too, but
I feel like the racehorse that you're betting on. I feel pressure.
yes. The only thing you have to do is keep playing. That's what
No,
you have to do.
I've heard that phrase in several movies. It never ends well.
Yeah.
But I am that lucky protagonist that will say, okay, let's see what happens. As Robert says, let's play a game.
Let's play a game.
I'm willingly signing away my soul. Well, it's both of our souls. You somehow connected my soul to yours in the signing away of it. Because your soul now depends on mine. Now I am influenced. Follow through. Okay, I beat that metaphor to death. Oh, here begins the fun.
Oh no, doggo.
To the dogs. Release the dogs of war. The greyhounds.
Oh no. Quiet.
You can help them synchronize their barking. I've heard certain songs that do that.
No, they just like to they hear things and they go crazy. Okay, this one needs a an edit. Okay. This is a nice looking ring happening now. Actually. Sorry, this might be really boring. It's kind of a lot of counting, actually.
This is part of the excitement, my friend. It all begins small, but it will grow.
Yes. 3, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. That, remove. That, remove. There we go. Short shadow. Short shadow. Don't like that. Needs more shadow. More shadow needed. More shadow. I do like that. Just need to um, apply middle shadow.
The excitement is building. I can feel the suspense and anticipation for tomorrow. And this one viewer and what others will come and see
I
will
know,
know
right?
the excitement as well.
I know this is not extremely interesting, but
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a good time.
well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, so that's essentially the outer wall to the gladiatorial arena. Let's see. Now, if I really want, I could go crazy and make like stands. That might take a while. Going to need to be a different stone again, probably for like the flooring. Let's go with a Okay, we're gonna have a tower over here for the guy to sit at. Maybe a bit fancier than that one. Let's add that to be that stone. Maybe not. Can always do a roof, but I don't know if I want to just do a roof. Yeah, let's just do a roof. Screw it. Yes, that's a good point. The only problem with that is actually tiling out a roof. I don't usually do roofs. I might not do a roof. No, can't do that. Much too light. Flooring would make sense. My goodness. You could always use one of these other floorings and then put an effect on it to make it darker. It's a tower, so probably nothing super heavy looking. Or I can just decisions.
A coin.
Oh yeah, that's
A card. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Nah, it's just looking at which one I want to use. Which could use some infernal ones. It's a very heavy looking. For the one viewer, are you able to message on Twitch?
Or are you speaking to me, or are you speaking to the viewer?
Apparently, there's one viewer, so I was wondering if they could message on Twitch.
Get in the conversation.
Yeah, I should be able to see it if you do. I'll have to check to see if that's like.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry, that's a YouTube thing. Wrong viewers.
I mean, I do. It's technically streaming on YouTube too. I know it's a Twitch viewer, so. Sure, we'll go with that. I don't want to make it that big. Yeah, we don't need to be that big. It's pretty much just going to be him. Maybe that one guy. Okay, we're zooming in. There we go. Much better. There we go. Now, maybe a little bit bigger. Hmm. I guess it doesn't have to be circular, although I do like my circular towers. Jesus.
Have we received any response from our friend as of yet?
I have not seen it. No. If I am sure, I could probably try checking. Being the fact that I set it up so where you could, oh, that's Zoom. I don't need that. I set it up so it should be locked onto that window. Apparently, oh man, I don't like that. Nah, I want to see mine. I'm trying to figure out how to see my live stream. Found it. Sorry for, I just realized people can hear my clicks. Chat settings. Well, no, don't see them. And I don't have any setting. I don't think I have any settings that prevent you from messaging. So, don't know who it is. I wish I did.
Well, random stranger, know that you are noticed and appreciated.
Yes. Very much. Sorry if I'm very quiet. It's a lot of contemplation. This. I have to think about things I can't talk about because it'll be a surprise. You guys have to deal with it. So, let's see. Benches. Yeah, so that's going to be a tower, which will be important. How do I want to do this? Maybe that's a good question. I haven't really made a Colosseum before, and it's essentially going to be a system of rings, I guess, is one way of doing it. That's part of the complication. So let's see. There. Yeah, it's the arena seating is going to be the thing that I'm not quite sure about.
Perhaps indentations or as a shadow might work to give the illusion or idea for the concept of seats.
Yeah, it's just that how do I want to do the layering? Because usually with amphitheater seating, it's like on a ramp, so there's like levels, and that's a lot of polygons for me to draw. That's the thing.
Perhaps you
So I'm trying to think if there's like
You could do just lines. Some of them didn't exactly have seats, but were just lines themselves.
It's not a bad idea. Because
Idea that's more like a bench.
like there's not seats, they're just like cliff faces. You sit on a stone seat, which wouldn't be super unreasonable, actually.
In fact, I think that's historically accurate.
Yeah, that's.
You're wrong. Random viewer, you tell me what you think.
I don't know. The viewer might just not be listening to us. Maybe it's on mute. So let's see. 12. I don't like that. So we're going to. Now let's see. And it goes down 6, it seems. Well, because it goes from up there. It goes. Down 6. Down 2. Okay, so 12 away. Oh, yeah, maybe I should actually be using the whole, like, all
That
the
is
tools
basically where the actual arena will be, if I understand.
3, 8. There, right? Sorry, what was your question?
Just commenting on the Colosseum, the main floor will be the arena, but I assume you already know that.
Yeah. So you guys will essentially be in a bowl. Gosh dang it! Well, screw it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I kept forgetting about the double circle thing. You can't draw an outer circle and then an inner circle. Can you? My goodness. Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. Worst case, I can just have it be on the bottom. Oh.
To the completion. It is almost time.
It's almost time. Almost. Not quite. Okay. So that's 10. Right, because it's like that, yeah. My goodness. Oh yes, it's 612, right? There we go. Okay, okay. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. Six 12. And what? Okay. Oh goodness me. Goodness me. Oh, yeah. We also need to put this on the bottom layer. Okay. Now, is there a fetching ruler? I don't think so. Is there an easy slider for size? No. Okay. That's what it looks like, right? Yeah, I think so. One, two, three, 6. Four, 6.
Mission accomplished, my friend.
Almost. Okie dokie. That is the seating. Well, that's the floor for the seating. I'm pretty sure. Some of these don't look quite right. So let's see. Okay. Diagonal square. It's essentially okay.
You can
Seems to be
sense the
right.
genius.
I can
Fine.
sense the what I'm sensing right now is the gosh dang, what's the unsymmetry, I guess.
Oh!
I'm sensing
We'll
the lack
find
of
the spot.
symmetry.
No! Not
But my
that.
senses are
That will
wrong.
get. Oh, okay then. Maybe it's all in your mind.
Yes. Maybe it is. Probably. Okay. And then, do I want to make any effects? Unfortunately, because of how I did it, the shadowing isn't super realistic. I think I'm going to move them all to medium shadows. Effect, apply. Effect, apply. Yes, medium shadows. Oh, but that right there, that one's going to be a long shadow. Ah, yes, because that's a tower.
A genius.
I am such a genius. That'd be 10, 15, 20. Let's see, that's 10, 15. Wait, 10, 15, 20? No. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. With some... okay. Keeping that in mind. Okay, it's time to draw some lines. Or I guess I could do walls. Could do walls. Yeah, now how do I want to do lines? Oh, no. I need to do stairs. Let's find some stairs. Now. Okay, stairs aren't considered to be a floor for some reason. I think they're considered to be an object, though.
And I've heard of some where they don't exactly have an entrance per se into the Colosseum. The goal is that once you go in, you're not supposed to be able to get out.
Well, it's for the audience. That's the thing. Okay. So let's do that. That. Flip horizontal. That. Okay. Select. Okay, and now we're going to put that on top. There we go. Okay, okay. Now, cool trick. You see how a lot of it there's a lot of these assets on the side. So what you might want to do is you might want to add them into groups. So let's say all these middle shadowy stuff, all the stuff I essentially made already in a group. Oh yeah, ungroup. So what you want to do is control. You hold down control, polyground, and then you're going to do group. So now if I go into this, you can see all of the assets. And then you could probably into okay, you can't rename it. Don't know why, but you can. Okay. We're going to do a similar thing with these guys because the stairs are kind of annoying. Group.
Good. It sounds like the mission was complete.
I'm trying to find a way. I'm essentially doing a shortcut, and I'm trying to find how to actually do it because I haven't done this before.
I believe you. It'll work.
Oh, there we go. So now we're going to rotate that way. There we go. And then we're going to have this one. This one needs to rotate. Let's undo that, shall we? We're going to go back to the move plane. Remove. Looks like we'll probably have to do an actual one. Can't cheat. That's fine. There we go. Okay, got that. Control. Group. Copy. Paste. Move. Flip. There we go. And now we're going to put an effect on it. Let's do a yeah, the shadow effect looks nice. We'll put it on this one too. Oh no, we want that to be a long shadow. Never mind. Yep, there we go. Okay. Layers. Okay, there we go. Then we have the stairs. And we're going to group all the stairs, so all the stairs are grouped now. And now we're going to think about lines. Just going to draw a ton of lines. But to draw the lines, I'll probably need some guidelines. So we're just going to make some. Okay, so we want the lines to be. We want them to be lines or walls. I think walls might be better.
You got this. I believe in you.
Painted. Another thing you do is cool. Allow half feature. The reason why it's cool, because you can get a bit better geometry with it. Oh. Probably change the effects on the stairs. I think I want to make another effect. Okay. Yeah, we're going to make the line there. Make a line there. Now we're just drawing lines as guidelines. Because essentially what I'm doing is I'm going to need these guidelines to help me keep the seating, I guess, somewhat in a linear fashion to there we go. Do, do, do. It'll be interesting to see. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. It'll be interesting to see how, because I'm recording it, well, not really recording it, but live streaming it. It'll be interesting to see exactly how long it takes me to make this map. Currently, we're only at like an hour and a half. It's actually kind of cool.
Nice.
for making a gigantic map. I would
Hey,
say.
it's making great time.
Okay.
Ready.
Control.
Hey, you build the Colosseum, Robert. Tomorrow, you build the world.
Oh, I've already done a lot of that though.
Do it again.
I'll do it again. Ungroup. Because then we're going to do group. Yes, yes. Lines. Now we're going to do polyline. Okay. I don't know if I want to do it like that. Because I think what I'll just do is I'll do polyground, and then I'll add long shadow onto each one, or something like that. That sounds good. Ooh, I can even make it so where the layering makes it so the stairs are on top. Wait, I can't do that. Confounded. Polygon is great, but it is kind of annoying. Edit. Okay, okay. Step 1, edit. So we're going to do a drop shadow, add, and we're going to do a tint, add. Okay, tint, we're going to do the shadowy thing. Oh, what? Oh, this is the thing I hate. I don't know why. $15. And then we're going to do a drop shadow. Distance. Don't really want the alpha that high.
I believe you. But for now, I believe it is time for me to hop off. It's been a
Okay.
pleasure to see you, friend. And I wish you the best of luck. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. Now, have a good night, and what do they say? Go gamers! I have no idea what they say for Twitch.
That's
Good do you.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Talk to you tomorrow. 0.8. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do another polygon. So I'm going to write these down. So we're going to do black. Shadow 15, 40, 0.8, and 22. And then tint, I'm going to do 15. Next one will be 30. Okay. So we're going to have to create a new one, edit, drop title, add. Putting at 30, and then step 2, apply. Okay. I kind of like that. What I could do, I can lower the close. Step 2. Okay. Now we're going to do another one. Oh, goodness. Step 3. Edit. Add. Black. Distance is 15. Keeping the same angle. 0.8. And blur is 22. And apply. Now here's the thing. This is getting kind of dark. How many more can we fit? So that'll be 1, 2. Yeah, let's see actually. Because now we're gonna do step 4, edit, drop shadow add, tint add. What was the alpha? It was 22, and then 30, 45. Ah, yeah. Okay, this will be the last one. Yes, click. If I really want, I could make the lines on. Effects, preset. Step 5. Edit, dark shadow, add. There we go. That blur was 22. So that's 15, 30, 45, 60, 85. Wait. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. And done. There's a question. Do I like it? And if I don't, how might I change it? I think the effects are pretty good. I will say I think the effects need to get toned down. The color pitching needs to get toned down. So if we toned it down to 10. Oh. My goodness. Let me land on 50, dang it. Well, screw you. That's right. You can be 51. That's fine. Whatever. That's fine. Whatever. You can be 51. Okay. Yeah, I like that effect. Now. Control. Group. Copy. Copy. Paste. Now, can we... Okay, I might have to turn down those effects a little bit. And paste. This is excellent, actually. Because there you go. Now we're just going to zoom in to make sure that they Hmm. Into oh my goodness, I forgot I'm on stream. So currently I am folding back the ground, the bottom layer, because I don't really need it anymore. And it's kind of causing some problems because it's hanging over the edge of it too much. You can see. And I don't really need it. So I'm essentially, I mean, I do kind of need it because I need it for this bottom layer. one does look really thin. Okay, so there's essentially whole squares. Okay, so this isn't quite right. Yes, there we go. So I'm discovering what the problem is essentially they're not 100% equal. Yeah, and this is the other thing. Um, oh, well, yeah, here we go. Remove. That's the original. Okay. Okay. Copy. 1, 2, 3. That one. D90. Okay. Rotate 90. That one. What the fetch is happening? So essentially what I'm doing here is I'm forcing them to work. Okay. So because I was only flipping them, I think that led to a problem with 1, 2, 3. essentially imagine flipping so it's going to have like top heavy or side heavy or whatever. So now I'm rotating them, so essentially if they're off kilter, then I just move them aside to fix the off kilter. Kind of like a shuriken almost. See, so like that's not perfect, but it's close enough. That's a bit thin. Yeah, I gotta try to be careful fixing it because actually no, that one's fine. That one's pretty bad. Okay. Enough with these problems. Remove. You know what the source of the problems are? The source of the problems is the method. So here's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's a good point. It doesn't really matter so long as they're all the same. That's exactly at 2. There we go. So it's time to edit this one. now I'm just rearranging these dots to try to get this correct shape. Okay, so that is halfway in. Full square in. Full square in. Okay. Full square. I think there's enough dots. Okay, not that one. Oh man, this is kind of the punishment you get for not being consistent. Consistency is its own reward. Because we're also moving into 2. Okay. It is a good thing I did this stupid way though, with putting a dot on these, because it made it so where I could actually because if I hadn't have done that, then I wouldn't be able to have enough joints to do it, to make this fix. Oh wait, no, I probably gotta move it like this. Yeah, I'm sure this is like the most dreary thing to watch. I don't know why. I don't know why one person's watching it. I don't know if that counts. Maybe it's the broadcasting group or whatever. But hey, time is time. Now, copy. 1, 2, 3. There we go. go. Now it should easily click into place, because I don't even think I used halves. Okay, that's so much better. Well, to be fair, it's not necessarily that. Yeah, it wasn't ending. It was on a square. There is the other thing is that the stairs are fetching wonky. Because like this time I have like complete faith in my ability to do it, but okay. Root. Edit. So we're gonna. These are like really dark. Let's change the distance. So previously the distance was at 15. Let's put it at 7. Apply. Okay. Close. Edit. Close. Edit. Close. Edit. Close. Edit. Okay. Objects. Search. Throne. Okay. Create new present. Throne. Edit. Yeah, we're going to do intent. We're going to do a glow outer. Oof. Left knee. Apply, close. Oh. What? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So it's black. Death's Arena. Yeah, yeah. And we're going to export to PNG. No coordinates, no grid. Transparent, 100 pixels per. And I forgot what file type to make it as. Projects. PNG. And that was 2.5 hours to make this map. I like the spooky glow eerie effect I have over here. I like that. Oh, goodness me. Oh, my back. Ah, man, I've been really quiet. It's a lot harder to talk when literally no one's here and I'm just concentrating building a map. But yeah. Took about 2.5 hours to make that. I dropped 17.7% of my frames. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Anyways. Anywho. Well, I'll probably be ending this wonderful streaming session. Still says that we have 1 viewer. I don't know how true that is, but if you have been around, thank you for sticking around, and I hope you have a good day. We should be playing